And I think we are officially live. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, everybody? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me okay? Mic check, mic check, mic check. So my hair's doing this like freaky thing. Of course, I notice it when I go live. How is everybody tonight? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Little Rally, hey, I see you. Maritime's here. Hello, Scatino. Of course, Scatino is back once again. SOS Scatino from Leslie. Connor, hello. Asava, hello. Lego Historian, hello. Lucas, hello. Let's see here. How is everybody tonight? What is going on? Oh, we already got a super chat. Seriously? We got two from Ozzy. Sam, Maritime. How much mail Titanic on board? So I'm assuming you meant how much mail was on board the Titanic. I don't know exactly the complete total amount, but I know quite a bit, because the mail workers were trying to save the mail around 10 a.m. when Smith and Andrews and Bell and all them showed up. The mailroom was already underwater then, but they were still working on it. So quite a good number of mail. Maritime 3,365. Of course you would know that. Of course you would know that. Let's see. Red, White Star Line. Sam, how is it? Doing pretty good. Let's see. Heart beating. Air in my lungs. I'd say pretty good. How is everybody doing? And all right, guys, sorry. We got to go ahead and engage the slow mode. I can't keep up already. The chat's already going nuts. Last week, we were able to go the entire time without the slow mode. But, all right. We're going to do 20 seconds right there. We'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Kansan, Anasia Glass is amazing. Awesome. Great choice in a book. Lego Historian, Sam, you've depleted me of ship ideas. Lego Historian, there are always other things to talk about. There is so much out there to take a look at and study and learn about and everything. As of late, what I have been doing is I have been diving into researching the Californian, because I saw a lot of comments about the Californian, the brief little thing I talked about it with in my last video. And a lot of people were talking about everything. And I'm like, maybe I could go in and do a more in-depth look at the Californian. Now, granted, I did do a video on it a very long time ago. I think that was before I even hit 200 subs. That should tell you how long ago it was. If you would like to go and check that out. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a more detailed look at that and everything. We got a 5 from PJ. Let's see here. Thank you so much, PJ. Greetings from Vermont. Awesome. Greetings from Michigan. Just moved here to attend school from Michigan. Your videos have been filling my time quite nicely. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man, and good luck with school. And Michigan, have you ever been to Mackinac Island? Mackinac Island is one of my all-time favorite vacation spots. And you can always, even though I only go there to visit, I don't count myself as a tourist there because I've been going there practically my whole life. And I know the island so well, I feel like I'm a local. But I can always spot the newcomers because they go, we're here on Mackinac Island because it's spelled Mackinac, even though you pronounce it Mackinac. So I always spot, I'm like, okay, there's some newcomers. There's some newcomers. So yeah, but I love Michigan. Hey, good luck with school, man. Thank you for the 5. Let's see here. Maritime history. Hey, Sam, were there always 2 lookouts in the crow's nest at all times on board Titanic? Thanks. I believe so, yes. I believe there were always 2 unless something happened, but I can't think of any instance where there was only 1. So let's see here. Connor, Sam, is that a model of the reciprocating engine? Yes, it is. I've showed it a few times on the labs in the past. But yes, we have a model of the Titanic's reciprocating engine. This was something that a guy 3D printed, and I asked him if I could purchase one, and he was kind enough to let me do that. And it's got a little crank on it, so the engine does run. Like you can crank it and see the entire system run and everything. It's super, super cool. Like this thing is just unbelievable. I absolutely love it. But yeah, this was 3D printed and put together by a guy, and I forget his name, but he lives in Germany. And it was a miracle that it got here in one piece. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see here. What we got? Let's see, Isaiah, why did the captain of U-20 say he wished there was something he could do to help, even though he torpedoed the ship in the first place? That's a good question. I mean, it was a time of war and everything. He shouldn't have torpedoed the Lusitania. But what I think kind of happens sometimes is in situations like that, like they'll see a ship and then the captain will go, oh, there's a target. That's a target. That's a target. But then after he torpedoed it and he saw the Lusitania going down. He saw the people on there. Maybe his humanity side kicked in for a minute and he's like, oh, well, I wish I could help them. So it's like he saw the Lusitania, saw it as just a military target. Then he saw the suffering and he's like, oh, I wish I was something I could do. But then that side of him completely went away again because he tried to torpedo a ship that was coming after the help the Lusitania survive. He's like, oh, another target. I'm like, I think he was being really hypocritical. That was just me. I mean, I think he was just, if he showed remorse about the Lusitania, then why did he try to torpedo the rescue ship? That's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents on that. Let's see here. We got a 5 from Titanic Dude. Hello. Hello, hello. The guy that, what? What do you mean? I don't understand. Thank you for the 5. Let's see here. Polio? I'm not sure how to say your name. Plo. Hey, Sam, I have another member. I have another member for your list. The paddle steamer Ariba. The wreck was found deep underground under a cornfield. Interesting. I have never heard of that, Plo, but I will look into that. Paddle steamer Arabia. Let me see here. That is going on the list of video topics. Bada bing, bada boom. Copy, paste. Paddle steamer. ARAB. All right, cool. Got it. Thank you. Hey, curious question, guys, because I wasn't sure if you guys would be interested in reading it or not. But I ended up writing like around 20 paragraphs for the Captain Smith video or both the videos, because it took basically a week's worth, my days off and everything to write out the entire timeline for Captain Smith, just my notes and everything. And I was curious if you guys would like me to post those notes in my community page. Would you guys like to read over all my notes on Captain Smith? Because what I discovered was that there wasn't one source where I could read up on so much stuff about Captain Smith's activities and everything. There wasn't one location where I could read everything. So it took me forever to get everything from a ton of different sources and then put it all together into one giant paper. Well, I say paper, but it's notes. But yeah, I mean, ignore the grammar mistakes and everything. I wrote it just as a mental notes for me. But if you guys would like to read that and everything, I can post it in my community page if y'all would like to read that. Let's see. Yes. All right, cool. I'll do it. All right, we got that. Well, we got another super chat. We got 10 from Titanic Dude. Can you cover the SS Arctic? Thanks. It's on the list. Tom Linsky did a video on the Arctic, and honestly, it's him who even let me know that ship even existed. I'd never even heard of it until he did a video on it. But yeah, there is a video about it on his channel, Part-Time Explorer. But yeah, I think I'll cover it at some point. Thanks for the tip. Make Today Count. I love that name. Absolutely. Make it count. One of my favorite YouTubers, Casey Neistat, he did a video called Make It Count, life's a gift, make it count. And I mean, I'm telling you, that guy, I mean, his videos were very inspiring to me. I really liked watching Casey's videos. He had a heck of a life, that's for darn sure. Connor, to make it count. All right, everybody in the chat, we are going to do the Titanic quote here, or toast. We're going to do the Titanic toast. I am going to hold up my drink, and I'm going to go to make it count. And I want everybody in the chat go to make it count, just like they did in Titanic, all right? Ready, set. To make it count, everyone. And let's see if the chat goes at to make it count. To make it count. There we go. To making it count. Just like Titanic. There we go. Click, clink, clink. Awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is awesome. You all are amazing. Seriously, you guys. The mocha is back. Making it count. To make it count. Amen. To making it count, everybody. Anyway, back to the super chat. Thanks for the 20, my man. Hi, this is PJ again. This is my main channel. Awesome. I have multiple videos on here about the island. The most popular video is Winter on the Island, traveling to Mackinac Island. Yes, I went there. I went in the winter. Mackinac Island, obsessed. I would love to go there during the winter months and go across the ice bridge it would just be Lake Huron. Yeah, Lake Huron. To go across that lake during the winter months and everything, and just to Now, right across from Mackinac Island, there's an uninhabited island called Round Island. And I took a kayak across there and went from Mackinac over to Round. That was so much fun. That water's freezing cold. I put my hand in the water. I'm like, ah! But, so cool. Mackinac Island we like to stay at Lilac Tree Hotel. That's where we like to go. Oh, and guys, if you're not familiar with Mackinac, I would encourage y'all to look it up. because no cars allowed on the island. It's horse-drawn wagons and bicycles only. Now, they have modern amenities like internet, electricity. It's like not completely backwards. It's just, as far as transportation goes, it's bicycles and horse-drawn wagons. And it's so cool. I think, if I remember correctly, I think John Jacob Astor had a logging company on the island, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see here what we got next. Watch where you step. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely watch where you step. Vivid. On the 26th of September 2002, the Overload ferry Les Jules capsized in rough seas with an estimated death toll of 1,864. There were only 64 survivors. Maybe a video. I am not aware of that, Vivid. Okay, that is definitely worth something to check out. I will go ahead and do the copy and paste. Why did I talk like that? Why did I talk like, what's that Looney Tunes character? The Looney Tunes character that talks like, they talks all French. The skunk. Pepe Le Pew. Is that it? I have not thought of that in so long. But yeah, when I talk like that, it made me think of that. Is that the right name? Pepe Le Pew? Is that right? I think so. Le Pew, yeah. Oh. Let's see here. Ozzy, Sam, will maritime be victorious in your Q&A? That's a question for all of you. Will maritime history, will he be victorious tonight? Yes, it is. Okay. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Guess who that is? Let's do a poll here. Will maritime be victorious tonight? Let's see. Let's ask the chat. I get in such a hurry to type these things out quickly, and I always make typos. Let's see here. Let's ask the chat. Will maritime be victorious tonight? Ask your community. Ask the community. Is maritime going to be victorious tonight? Is maritime going to be victorious? Let's see here. Yes or no? Is everybody here going to defeat him tonight? Let's see here. What we got? We got 58% yes, 42%. Seriously, like that many of you said yes. Wow, maritime, what are you doing to these poor people? Like, are you just like doing these mental games and psyching everybody out and everything? Is that what's happening here? Is that what's happening here, maritime? Guys, we need more confidence. Hey, hang on, wait, we got oh boy, Lamp's here. Hang on a second, Lamp. Hey, maritime, should we talk about my little wager for you in tonight's chat, in tonight's live stream? Should we discuss the wager that I discussed with you on my Discord? Should we talk about that in front of these 175 people? Should we discuss the wager that I discussed with you one-on-one? No, please no. Yes, do tell us. Yes, I want to hear. Oh, yes, please. Oh boy. So let him be. Everybody wants to hear about the wager. All right, hang on. We'll discuss it. We'll discuss that in a minute. Let me check out the super chat here. Seriously, Lamp. Again, $10. Well, thank you. I'm gonna stop you all right here. All right, you know what? Fine. Alexa, upstairs light off. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Lamp is killing all the lights again. Lamp is killing all the lights once again. So we're gonna have to the next part of the next. All right, we are completely in the dark. You can't kill that light because it's battery powered. So ha. But Lamp killed all the lights again. I love Lamp. It's spooky. Can you guys still see me okay? Can you guys still see me all right? Like it looks like on camera that y'all can still see me pretty clearly. But can you guys see me with all the lights off? Can you guys still see me all right? Yes. Goofy, you're good. All right, we'll leave the lights off for a minute. Give until I have a secret team working to turn all of the power back on and deactivate what Lamp did. So you'll have to give the system a few minutes. My head is I'm a floating head. Hang on, was there any other super chats? Yeah, we got a 5 from Scatino. Okay, he sent me Morse code, but it says I'll never be stopped. Scatino. I don't have time to translate your Morse code right now, but thank you for the 5. Can somebody in the chat translate Scatino's Morse code? I'm very curious as to what he said, but at the time it would take me to go through and do all that. Here's Scatino's Morse code if somebody wants to translate that and put it in the chat. Maybe that'll give us a clue to his actual location. So let's There's his Morse code. We'll see what that turns out to be. And wait, we got a little Rowie 5. Thank you. Hi, I love your vids. Can you get an RC Titanic? Also, you will not beat any other YouTuber. Thanks so much, man. And an RC Titanic? Yeah, I think I'll get that eventually. Oh wait, is that SOS? Oh no, that doesn't dash dash. Is that not? I don't think that's SOS. No. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Super appreciate you. All right, I'm turning the lights back on. All right, we're gonna get the lights. I got in touch with my super secret team, and they told me that the power is being turned back on. So we've deactivated lamps ability. Alexa, upstairs light on.
Okay.
We have fixed the power. We have fixed it. Oh, by the way, do you guys like? My brother got me this. Do you guys like this shirt? Can you guys read it? Okay. Watch the Skies, the Battle of Los Angeles, 1943. Or is it 1943 or 1942? 1942. Do you guys like this shirt? And how many of you know about the Battle of Los Angeles? How many of you even know what that was? My brother got this for me as a birthday present. How many of you know about the Battle of Los Angeles? Let's see. That was a very interesting thing. That's for darn sure. That was a very interesting UFO thing. Morse code translator output 3. It says a bunch of gibberish. Basically, that's what he put in there. That's what he put in there. Let's see here. They were shooting at Venus. They were shooting at a UFO, from what I remember. Like hearing about, like apparently, like a UFO was over a military base, so they all opened fired on it and everything, and then it disappeared. And they're like, "Oh yeah, it was a weather balloon." I'm like, that's their excuse for everything, because they say it's a weather balloon. All right, what we got next? Let's see here. We got Nick, Japanese. What about Japanese? Let's see here. We got 10 from Titanic Dude. Thank you. Are you kidding me? I was disguised as Lamp. I tricked you. Are you serious? Guys, we have a Lamp imposter. It was Titanic Dude the whole time. He's not really Lamp. He's not really Lamp. How could you? How could you? How could you? What a troll. Imposter, boo. Maritime. Imposter. That's not really Lamp. How could you do this? Well, you know what? You know what? Since you did that, if the real Lamp shows up, I've got my advanced security system in place now. So we won't be able to, the lights won't be able to be shut off again. So you know what? If he shows up, we have our security system in place. We'll have to tell Lamp about that. Let's see. I'm Doctor, an imposter. Report him. Get him out. Kick him out. That's so funny. That's Tony, and he would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. Scooby-Doo was awesome. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, that reminds me. So, speaking of my terrible singing, the wager that I had with Maritime was I told him if I can, I'll ask Maritime one question before the Q&A tonight, okay? And I told him, like, only he would try to get it. Only he would, like, it wouldn't be a for everyone thing. Just this one question before we do the full-on Q&A. And if he gets it wrong, then he has to sit out of tonight's Q&A. But if he gets it right, then I would sing a tiny bit of a Disney song. That was the wager. That was no. Tell us about the chat. I just told you Yellow Star Line. But that was the wager that me and Maritime had tonight. If he lost, if he didn't get the question, then he'd have to sit out tonight's live. But if he got it right, I'd sing a tiny bit of a Disney song on the live stream. So, but I'm like, hey, that's some good meme material, Maritime. I'm just saying. Maritime, everybody is gonna get angry at me. Maritime, we're just teasing around, man. No big deal. But that was a discussion we had. That was a little, we were just joking around with it. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. And here come the super chats while I'm telling that story, of course. Let's see. August 5. Thank you. Hey, same month as my birthday. Hey, Historic Travels. Hey, August. Recently, I began my college career. Awesome. And I must say, your videos are good videos to do homework to. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, man. And trust me, I remember those days. I remember like doing college work and everything, and then having a video or music up or something in the background while I was working. Glad I'm able to help, man. And hey, good luck with your education. Good luck to you, man. Tina 5, thank you. Hey, Sam, what happened to the Titanic's funnels when she sank? And was there a chance for the stern to not be crushed? No, the stern had a lot of air in it after it went down, so it was going to be crushed regardless. And as far as the funnels go, I mean, they found some of the whistles, so the funnels just most likely just decayed over time and fell apart. You know, the funnels are made of a relatively thin sheet of metal when you compare it to the Titanic's hull, so they eroded really quick. But they were able to find the whistles, and they've actually hooked one up to like an old like a compressed air thing, I think, and blew it. But yeah, the whistles are there. It's just the funnels just fell apart over time. Thank you for the fab. Chris, too. Thank you. Ha ha. Very funny, Chris. No, 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 no. No way. No way. I'm not going to do it. Nice try. You tried to get me to say something, turn off the lights. I saw that. Hannah, 5. Thank you. How's it going, Sam? It's going good, Hannah. How's life with you? I've got a different question for you this week. Okay. All right, I gotta get myself in the zone. I gotta prep. I gotta get myself ready. I gotta be like, okay. I gotta get myself in the zone. I got this. I was born ready. All right. Let's see. How do you think Britannic would have been a successful commercial liner? I think so. I think that me. Here we go. You guys and your memes. I think the Britannic would have done well as a passenger liner and everything. The White Star Line had a very good year in 1912, even after the Titanic thing. And in the 1920s, the Olympic got really popular because people saw it as their chance. It's like in the 1920s was when the Titanic had its first wave of popularity. And a lot of people sailed on the Olympic. That way they could get a taste of what life was like on the Titanic. So, you know, I think the Britannic would have had a good career if she hadn't sunk. Red White Soul, we meme everything now. Yeah, absolutely, you guys do. You guys meme everything. I never know what I'm gonna see when I turn on my Discord in the morning. Like, cause I have a dual monitor set up on my main computer, and no matter what I'm doing, Discord's always there in the side window, so I can see what's happening. And so yeah, no, I never know what I'm gonna see when that pops up. I never know. Britannic guy 2. I changed it to Britannic guy from Titanic. Okay, there we go. We're jumping identities. I see. Connor, memes. Get your memes here. Memes, hot and fresh memes. How about that? Let's see. Irish, is there still water in the Titanic swimming pool? Yes. And well, fun fact, they can't get into the Titanic swimming pool to do like a big survey of it. Like they can get into the Turkish baths, but the area where the pool is sealed up by a watertight door. So we've never had an ROV actually get inside the pool. Huh. I wonder if, you know what, the pool could be somewhat still just, nah, I think people would take me seriously if I said that. But anyway, no. I was about to make a joke like, who knows, maybe the pool on the Titanic isn't full of water. But no. I'm like, some people would take that and twist it around and pretend I was being serious. No, the pool and area in the Titanic is completely flooded. Don't twist that around. Mean YOLO, haha. We got that one. Okay, we're all caught up. Let's see here. The wreck of the Californian has not been discovered. Correct. The wreck of the Californian has not been discovered. Let's see here. Nate, maybe the water door held and there's actually no water. Nah, it would have imploded. It would have imploded if that happened. It would have like, well, number one, there's porthole windows there, so the water would have gotten in there. But if somehow that area had remained airtight and no water got in there at all, well, number one, there was water in the pool. So there's another thing. But if no water had gotten in there, then that part of the wreck would have popped. It would have popped like a balloon. Let's see here. T5, thank you. They say people like Andrew Smith jumped overboard, but they were never found. Would it make more sense that they went down with the ship? I mean, obviously there's going to be some room for debate there, but the thing is, you know, there's testimony. You know, people saw them jump overboard. There's testimony to back it up. And honestly, it was a little bit of time before the first ship came out to pick up the Titanic's body, like the victims' bodies. So there are so many currents and everything in that area that it's most likely their bodies just drifted away, you know, and that's most likely what happened is their bodies drifted away. They could have submerged somehow. They could have been eaten by aquatic life. I mean, there's 1,000 things that could have happened. So that's actually something I'm not sure about. Hang on, let me look this up because we know 1,500 people were on board Titanic. How many bodies were recovered from Titanic? So of the 1,500 people that went into the water, only 340 bodies were recovered. Only 340 bodies were recovered. So, I mean, out of 1,500, only 340 were found. There's a very high chance that Smith and Andrews wouldn't be found. You know, it's the ocean tears apart bodies very quickly. Very sad. Very, very sad. Let's see here. We got Taylor. Remember, some bodies are beyond recognizable. That's true. That is very true. Let's see. Historic travels. Can you do, from Kevin, can you do a video on or an episode on the sinking of the Carpathia? That is something that I am going to look into. It's not something that I'm jumping into right away, but that is something that I am going to get to at some point and talk about the Carpathia. I did do a video series on the Carpathia and how it rescued the Titanic survivors. I did do a video on that. Hey, we got a super chat from Maritime History. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your dedication and hard work. Keep it up. I always have fun with the Q&A. Thanks so much, Maritime History. That really means a lot, man. Glad you like everything. Glad you like the videos and everything. Just super appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Isaac5, thank you. Yo, Sam, if you get make Pearl Harbor videos, you should make videos focusing on the most famous ships of that event. It's a much bigger topic. Pearl Harbor is something on my list of things to talk about, but I do want to visit Pearl Harbor, you know, and actually see everything. I'd like to go visit the Memorial of the Arizona. But yeah, there's a lot with Pearl Harbor to talk about and everything. And I did a little bit of research into it here not too long ago. And you know, the one thing that absolutely blows my mind about that whole thing is that, like, it's crazy to me that Japan got that whole fleet across the Pacific and we didn't see them, you know, like the air reconnaissance and everything and like surveillance. Like, I mean, there weren't satellites and stuff, but still we had air patrols and everything. Like, it's absolutely crazy to me that Japan got across the Pacific and got all the way to Pearl Harbor and we didn't see them coming. I did hear, though, that their planes did show up on radar briefly before the attack because we had some basic radar at the time. And it's like the people who were watching it thought they were our planes, I think. Don't quote me on that. And it's crazy to me that attack went the way that it did. Just, I mean, with how much space there is between, you know, Hawaii and Japan and the islands and all that. It's just absolutely crazy. We thought they were B-17s. That's what it was. That's what it was. What was the radar range back then? Like, how far out were the Japan planes before the radar picked them up? I'm actually really curious about that. Let's see here. We got that one. We got 2 from the specialist. Thank you. Have you ever been to Liverpool, Titanic's home city? I have not. I have not been to Liverpool. I've visited London. I spent 3 days in London, and then I took the SNCF to Paris for 3 days. That's the only time I've ever been to the UK and France. But I did not have a lot of time. Like, I only had 3 days in each city, so I had to pick and choose what places I wanted to see. And at the time, I was going through a real big, like, royal family kick. Like, I was completely fascinated with the royal family. I might have just watched The Crown. That might have been what sparked my interest. Was The Crown out in 2018? I can't remember. But for whatever reason, I was really going through like a phase where I was fascinated with the royal family. And the Queen was out of town when I was there. So I was able to visit Buckingham Palace. That was so cool. Like, just to go inside Buckingham Palace. I never thought I would get to do that in my life. So I did that. And then the next day I went to Windsor Castle. And again, I was like, this is unbelievable. Like, I visited Buckingham Palace and Windsor. Like, this is like where the Queen lives and all that. Like, that was so, so cool to me. But yeah, I didn't have time. I did not get to go to the Tower of London. I wanted to do that. I did see Tower Bridge. That was really cool. And Piccadilly Circus was like my favorite hangout spot when I was in London. I love Piccadilly Circus. But yeah, I'll be back someday. I will be back someday. I will definitely be back, and I'm going to do more. Let's see here. We got that. We got a 5 from Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Sam, there's a broken down British warship, in case you didn't hear. It is the HMS Prince of Wales. They reckon a propeller shaft's broken. Oh, it just recently happened. Like, there's a British warship called the Prince of Wales, and it just broke down. That's interesting. I did not hear about that. Thank you so much for the 5, Hannah. We got that one. Chris, you've been to London. How was the weather over there? Was it foggy? No, weather was fine when I was there. It was September 2018, I think. Yeah, September 2018. That's when I went. But yeah, it was definitely a really, really cool thing. It was really cool to go to London and see everything. And the currency got some getting used to. And I do have a story. I have a story from London that was kind of funny. So, like, we both speak, like, both over in the UK and here in the US, we speak the same language, but some of our words are different. You know, like here in the States, if we have to, like, we refer to like a toilet as a bathroom, a restroom, whatever. But like over in the UK, like one word is the loo, you know, the loo over there and everything. And I'd forgotten that. And I needed to run to the bathroom real quick. And I walked into a restaurant and I'm like, hi, can I use your all's bathroom? And the guy was like, use what? I'm like, oh, your restroom. And he went, huh? What are you asking? I went, toilet? And he went, downstairs. And I'm like, and then when I went in, I'm like, oh, right. They don't use the word bathroom or restroom here. That's like a US thing. I completely forgot about that. It was just a word difference. It was one of those word differences that I basically forgot about for a few moments. LOL. Right. That was funny. But honestly, UK was awesome. I love going to London and everything. That was so cool. And honestly, you guys have trains that go everywhere. I mean, I love it. Anytime I need to go somewhere, I can just hop on the underground and zoop, and I'm like, the underground is freaking awesome. I love the underground. I absolutely love the underground. Okay, what's next? Let's see here. Maritime history. Glad my super chat helped you, Sam. Thanks so much, Maritime. That, hey, any support you all do is greatly appreciated. Just being here, you guys are support. Like, I see like all of you all watching this live stream right now. You're already supporting me, so thank you all so much. And I see the super chats and everything as people taking an extra step. So listen, just being here, supporting me, and super chats bonus, and just thank you all so much. Definitely could not do this without all of your support. So thank you all so much. Maritime, thanks again. We got that one. T5 again. What if Phillips was never able to contact another ship? People in Classical A and B would die, but what about the rest of the survivors in the boats? If the Titanic was never able to contact another ship, I think people would notice eventually that the Titanic wasn't responding, so a rescue mission would be launched. But you also have to remember that's a busy shipping lane that the Titanic was in. You know, ships were coming through there. So I would think that somehow people would be spotted. You know, somehow, some way, the lifeboats would be seen. I don't think it would be that long. Maybe a day or two. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be awful. It'd be absolutely awful being in those boats waiting that long. But I would think that they would be spotted eventually. I think eventually the lifeboats would have all grouped up and everything, and maybe a flare would have went off. You know. But I think that they would have been found eventually. I hope. But it's a big ocean, so that's an unsettling thought. That's for darn sure. Thank you for the 5, man. People in class A and B would die, but yeah, that's a very creepy thought. Okay, we got that one. Got that one. We got a 10 from Joseph. He says, enjoying all your videos. Thanks so much, Joseph. I super appreciate it. And based on your profile picture, I think you're a member of the military. So, hey, thank you so much for your service, man. It means a lot. And it means a lot that you like my content. Joseph, thank you for the 10. Let's see. Zeno, too. Thank you. Hey, Sam. I'm NASCAR. I changed my name to Zeno. That's cool, man. Thank you for the 2. Super, super appreciate you. I like NASCAR somewhat. I haven't been keeping up with it in a very, very long time. But I was at I lived in Florida for a few years when I was in college, and I was able to go to Danica Patrick's first 500. That was super, super, super cool. That was a really cool thing to go and see. Isaac says, Brightside reacted. Why do you all want me to do that to myself? I mean, seriously, why do you guys want me to react to a Brightside video? I mean, like, so this was several months back, but I was watching I tried to watch a Brightside while I was on my Discord. Like, like, why? Like, why are you just? Let's just say I was just like, my head went, you know, it's just like, it was so frustrating. I couldn't, maritime for memes. Absolutely. It was just, I'm like, why? Wait, Liv says, oh, I love Brightside. They know. Yeah, no, they do not know Brightside well at all. Or they don't know Titanic well at all. Like, seriously, how hard is it to make accurate information? They want clickbait. That's all there is to it. They want clickbait. They want something. And like, seriously, you guys still don't know how often I hear about people thinking that the Titanic and the Olympic were switched. Jeremy 5, thank you. Hey, Sam, did you hear about the USS Samuel B. Roberts? It was recently discovered at a depth of 22,916 feet, deepest shipwreck discovery to date. Was it Park Stevenson? Wasn't he doing a thing on that? I didn't know the ship name, but I remember hearing something about that he had recently discovered the deepest shipwreck today. I do remember. I didn't know the name, but that's absolutely crazy. Didn't he find another one here recently, like the Johnston, I think? He found another really, really deep shipwreck, but 22,916 feet. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That's all I'll say. Thank you for the 5, man. Let's see here. We got that one. We got that one. Xena says Brightside is torture. Yep, absolutely. Candy Sam mad. Seriously, why do you guys like to watch me rage so much? Like, what? Like, do you guys like watching me torture myself? Is that what's going on here? Is it's just like you guys just like to watch me being like, is that what you guys like? Is that it's funny? It's entertaining. Well, I'm glad my suffering is bringing all of you entertainment. I'm glad that my mental pain is bringing entertainment to all the people on earth. That's funny. That's it. Your rages are cute. Well, no raging, no anger. Oh gosh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, back to the super chats here. We got that one. We got that one. We got a 20 from the big 3. Awesome. Thank you. I'm Titanic. You're changing your name again. Okay. But I'm going to stick with this. Promise. Also watch Brightside. Thanks for the 20. And I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to do that to myself. Thank you for the 20. Make today count. 5. Thank you. Have you been to the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum in Whitefish? The Fitzgerald is super close by. And then Alpha has a lot of shipwreck history. No, I haven't. Typically, when I go to Michigan, like we don't have a lot of time, and Mackinac is always our goal. So we'll usually spend one night in Mackinac City, and then we'll take Shepard's over from there to Mackinac Island. There's a pizza place in Mackinac City that I absolutely love. My family goes there every time we visit. And it's got like a big museum on the second floor dedicated to the bridge, the Mackinac Bridge and everything. And I think it was about 10 years ago, but I remember we were heartbroken because I think that place burned down. I think the pizza place burned down one year when we were there and we saw that they were rebuilding it. And then we came back a year later and they fixed it. But I was just like, I was like, oh man, like what happened here? But like, we love the shops. We love doing everything. Mackinac is so fun. Seriously, if any of you all ever want to visit a really cool place, check out Mackinac Island. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, so that reminds me of a story. Hang on. Let me get through these super chats and I've got a story for you guys. It's so funny. It's so funny. All right, let's see. Taylor 5, thank you. What if people on the Titanic hadn't seen the mystery ship? How much differently do you think the evacuation would have played out? I don't think it would have made too much of a difference. I think that they just wouldn't have rowed that direction and everything. And I guess that Captain Smith, wouldn't have talked about it too much. The mystery ship, while everybody talked about it, I don't really think it affected things too much. Just some lifeboats rode that way and et cetera, et cetera. But I don't think it didn't really play a major role. Just a few people got some hope that ship was coming briefly, and that wouldn't have happened, obviously. But it really didn't affect things all too much in terms of the actual evacuation. London 5, thank you. How do you think history would have changed if the Titanic survivors had not been found? A theory that came based off of Philip's question. If the Titanic hadn't have been found, if the Titanic survivors had not been found, okay, the Titanic survivors had not been found, then it would have been the newspaper. I mean, it would have made headlines. It would have made absolute headlines. The biggest, most luxurious ship in the world disappeared with all hands. It would be a huge mystery. Now, I would guess that they would assume it was an iceberg. They would have assumed it was an iceberg that sank it and everything like that. But until they found the wreck, no one would know. It would be probably up there with one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time. I don't know if the ship would be as famous as it is today, because a big reason why the Titanic is so famous is it's not just the fact that it's a shipwreck, but it's the story around the shipwreck. You've got this big ship, all these people, and this ship sank so slowly that there was time for all of this stuff to happen. You got your heroes, you got your villains, you've got, there's so much to study with this because we have so much information on it. But if the ship had just disappeared, it'd be a mystery. And I think people would be very fascinated with it, but we would never really know that much about it. Like, we would find the wreck, we would have some theories, but I don't think it would be as big as it is today if the ship had disappeared like that, because there are stories of ships that have disappeared with all hands, and they're big mysteries, but they're not as famous as Titanic. But then again, no ship is as famous as Titanic. So great question. Thank you for the 5, London. Let's see here. We got that one. We got that one. Scrolling. Oh, I think I just missed a lot. Hang on. I got to scroll back. Okay, there we go. And we got a 5 from August again. Have you ever been to the Titanic Museum in Branson? I have not. It is on my list of places to visit, but I have not been able to visit that yet. Thank you for the 5. Whoa, Doug! Wow, we got a 50. Holy cow, Doug! Thanks so much, man. That really means a lot, Doug. Thank you. Wish you would have asked a question though, man. But hey, thanks. That means a lot, Doug. Just thanks, man. Thank you. The big 3, 5. Thank you. Watch Brightside, chant fellow chattlers. I'll make. Please don't. Please don't do that. Please don't make me go. Like, don't put me through that. Don't put me through that. You know what? If you fine. You know what? Here we're gonna do this. Here we're gonna do this. Do you all want to see a video of me watching Brightside and dying inside? Is this what you guys want? Is this absolutely what you all want? Y'all want a video like this? I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post this. Never, Sam. We would never do that. Here we go. Ask your community. Do you guys want a video? Do y'all want to see a video of me watching Brightside and dying inside? Do you guys want that? Yes, no, never, Sam. We would never make you go through that. Do you guys want oh! Are you kidding me? 75 votes and 83% yes. Why do you all do this to me? Oh gosh, 11% no. Thank you for that. And never, we would never do that to. Although I type Sam instead of Sam. All right, 108 votes, 80% yes. You guys are gonna make me do this, aren't you? You guys are legit gonna make me do this. All right, you win. I will do a reaction video. It's not going to be an immediate thing, but I will do a reaction video of me dying inside watching Brightside. You guys are cringe. Why do you have to do this to me, the big 3? Why do you have to do this? Let's see. Lucas, 5. Thank you. Hey, Sam. Fun fact. I'm actually going to England and France this summer. That's awesome, Lucas. Have fun, and thank you for the 5. All right. I see the chat going absolutely not. Do it. No, not now. Okay, we got that. We got that one. Okay. Searching. The big 3 again. He says 20. Thank you. And he types yes. Sigh. That's all I'm going to say. That is sigh. Okay. Of course, Scatino. Scatino does 2. Thank you. And he says torture. Yes. What is it with you guys and torturing me? I mean, can't you guys just enjoy my nice content, like my family-friendly YouTube channel and all that? Can't we all just hang out and y'all not make me, like, go mentally insane? Like, can you guys just... You guys have so much fun torturing me. Let's see here. Artemis 10, thank you. What video is that on screen in the background? Oh, that's Tom Linsky's real-time Titanic sinking. It's on his YouTube channel, Part-Time Explorer. But yeah, that's on this video, you can watch the entire sinking of the Titanic from iceberg impact to the final plunge. This is the animation that I use in all of my videos. He's kind enough to let me use it. But yeah, so this is the most accurate sinking recreation that I've seen to date. So they did an amazing job, and they worked with the guys who worked on the Titanic book that I'm always talking about, On a Sea of Glass. They were heavily involved with the creation of that animation and everything. So like that's why I always say that this book is basically the Bible on Titanic. Anything you want to know about Titanic, it is in this book. Like, I mean, it's like they even have a chart on the loss of deck crew on the Titanic over time. Like, I mean, it's just like anything you want to know about this ship, it's in this book. If you buy it, hopefully your book doesn't have tea stains. Yep, I spilled a full cup of tea with this book right beside it, and I was so sad. But yeah, so great book, 10 out of 10, definitely worth it. It is the best book on Titanic. Thank you for the 10, Artemis. There's hope for change 20. Thank you. Let me see here. Do that reaction video before the end of the week, please. Ha. Thank you for the 20. I don't have time this week. I'm going to be very, very busy this week. I'm not even sure if I'm going to have time to do a full video this week. It's just, I got a lot going on. But trust me, I will do it. I will do that video. I am not looking forward to this. Why do you guys want to do this to me? But all right. You guys want it, so that's what's gonna happen. The big 3 too. Make sure it's in this stream. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it like on the live stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a regular video. Like I'm just gonna do a video called Titanic Historian Reviews Brightside video. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna do it because I haven't done a reaction video before, so I'm gonna have to play with the editing and just kind of figure out how to do it. So it's stuff that I haven't really messed with. So I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. I think I know how I can do it. I think I know how to pull it off. So it's just, I'm going to have to play with it. I haven't done that type of video yet. So, but thank you for the 2. Let's see, Dan too. Thank you. Hey, Sam, been a while. I've just been busy. Well, hey, glad you're here. And trust me, I get that. Excuse me. Burp. But yep, I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thank you for the 2. And trust me, I get it. WHW10, thank you. Did you know in 1945 a sub sank because of a toilet malfunction? Yes, people have told me about that. Toilets could be used when the sub was underwater and there was a super complicated. The toilets could be used when the sub was underwater and there was a super complication. Well, yeah, I know that during the First World War on U-boats you couldn't use toilets like while the sub was submerged. You can only use them while they were on the surface, and there was a tradition, or I should say prank, that a lot of the U-boat crews like to pull on new cadets or recruits or whatever, and they wouldn't tell them about that, and they would go into a U-boat's bathroom, do their business, and flush the toilet. And anyway, when they would do that while the sub was submerged, the pressure would cause everything in the toilet to right back into the room. Not a very, very nice prank, if you ask me. Not a very nice prank at all. So the official terminology for that was a U-boat baptism. And yeah, ew, exactly. I see that. Bermuda, ew. Yeah, gross, absolutely gross. I mean, can you imagine being there and hit flush and then like, can you imagine that? It wouldn't be good. It would not be good at all. W, haha, you're kidding. That's hilarious. So hang on. I got another story. I'll tell you guys here in a second. Okay, but hey, thank you for the 10 WHW. We got that one. T5, thank you. Did Frederick Fleet get a lot of flack at the Inquirer since he was in the crow's nest? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I know that he had a hard time after the sinking. I know that, but I've never really researched what happened to him post-Titanic. That is actually a good topic. What happened to Frederick Fleet post-Titanic? Okay, that is on the list now. That is something that I am going to look into and cover at some point. Thank you so much for the 5, T. It's on the list. It is absolutely on the list. But yeah, I'm not too sure what happened to him after that. But back to what I was talking about, a friend of mine that I used to work with, he told me that he did like construction stuff with before, like he worked where I met him. And he said that there was a porta potty over there that nobody had messed with. Okay. Nobody had been in there. Nobody had used it or whatever. So this guy that he works with goes into the porta potty to do his business and everything. And apparently a colony of yellow jackets had made a nest inside of the toilet. So he goes in there, sits down and starts doing his business. Guess what wasn't very happy with him? He started using the bathroom and there was a whole bunch of yellow jackets and they got really, really ticked off and they just shot up out of the bottom of the toilet and he came running out of there so fast. That would be absolutely awful. Like, I can't even, like, yellow jackets are vicious. They are mean. Like, can you Good gosh, good gosh, good gosh. Yellow Jackets, red alert, red alert. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely red alert, red alert. Let's see here. We got a 10 from the big three again. Thank you. You're growing a mustache, I can tell. Actually, I'm not. Like, I get what you're talking about because it does look like it. But it's something about the lighting and everything. I do shave first thing in the morning, so maybe it's just the regrowth in that amount of time. But yeah, I see it here on camera. It's like there's a shadow right here. But no, I'm not. Like I don't like how facial hair feels on me, so I shave it off every day. I mean, it's just I don't like how it feels. But no, I'm not growing a mustache. It's just I guess this is just the growth that comes in after like I shaved at what 9 o'clock this morning, and it's like this again. So I don't know. But yeah, August 2, thank you. Have you ever wanted to be a professor of history? I have thought about it. I mean, like that's something that I have considered. Oh, and thank you for the 2. But that is something that I have considered in the past. I don't know. It's just I mean, I think I would probably enjoy being a history professor. There was this one history professor that I really liked when I was in college, and like he basically taught his class the way I do my YouTube videos. Like he would get so mad talking about these events from history. Like he's sitting here and we're learning about the Revolutionary War and he's talking about this battle. And then he's like, and then that stupid general made this decision and lost that fight. I'm like, dude, chill. Like this is a battle that was like 200 plus years ago. Like, why are you like getting so like 300? Like, why are you getting so angry? But yeah, like I really liked him. He was a really, really good guy. And like me and him would even have like long discussions about this stuff and everything. Like he was a really cool dude. But I could not get over how mad he got talking about, just like me in my videos, like how I never made that connection until now, just like how I rage about Titanic and stuff. He would do that with all these war events and everything. And I mean, it was wow. I haven't thought about that since back then. And okay, I kind of get it now because how I get so angry, like my Titanic orphans video about the dad and kidnapping the kids and then making that comment like, oh, I hope your mom will see that I was hoping she would come over here and we would all be together. That's why I can't. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Like, anyway, but like, yeah, just that stupid comment that dad made that set me off. And it's just like, I mean, like, anyway, but I get it now. I absolutely get it now. I get it now. I get why he got so mad because I do the same thing. Let's see here. While I was talking, super chats came in. Okay, but yeah, maybe at some point, I don't know. I might do the teacher thing. I don't know. I never really gave it serious thought as a career path, but I don't know. I might enjoy it. Hannah 5, thank you. Was Frederick Fleet the one that got the binoculars on his grave? I have never heard that, but I take that as an insult. I mean, seriously, are they really that to me? Like, if somebody would put the binoculars on his grave, I would see that like they're insulting him. They're like, well, if you just had the binoculars, but I'm like, that wasn't his fault, and binoculars wouldn't have helped in that situation. And I would see that as very disrespectful. And if I saw his grave, that would really tick me off. That would legit make me mad if somebody did that. That would legit make me mad if I saw that. That's no. Calm. Walker 5, thank you. Good evening, Sam. Have a safe and fun Labor Day. Thank you, you too. Do you think you'll do more Stormworks with Jesse? Also, 3 of 5 parts for my band show are finished. Awesome. And hope you have a good holiday as well. And yeah, at some point. I haven't talked to Jesse in a while, but yeah, I enjoy working with Jesse. We have a lot of fun. So yeah, in the future we will. Thank you for the 5. 10, thank you, Chris. One time at work, the same thing happened to a girl in a porta potty with a squirrel. Oh, gosh. For the rest of that poor girl's life, she'll be checking for squirrels when she uses it. Oh, gosh. Was it in the porta potty? Or I can't imagine it was in the toilet. Oh, gosh. Ugh. I hate porta potties. I hate them. Now, like, I had to use them when I was on the copper mine. But it wasn't, I got in and I got out. Let's just put it that way. And, I didn't luckily one thing about the desert, there was a lot of times when a lot of big rocks and a lot of stuff I tried to not have to go into them if I didn't have to. If there were times when I was out there by myself, I didn't have to worry about it too much. But anyway, porta potties are not fun. They are not fun, that's for sure. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. Da-da-da. We got 2 from Hannah. Thank you. They left a note saying sorry. They're listen. You want that. Ugh. I see that as they're. It's like they're stepping on the dude's grave. I mean, like seriously, like binoculars wouldn't have helped anything with that night. That would tick me off. That would really tick me off if I saw that. I mean, like it had nothing. Binoculars wouldn't have helped at all. And why would he had nothing to do with that anyway? I mean, like anyway, like if you want to tick me off, let me see something like that. Like let me see you being like disrespectful to somebody or history or something like that. Like you want to tick me off, that'll do it. That would absolutely tick me off. Let's see here. Disgraceful. Yep, it's rude. I mean, like what? All right, I can actually feel my blood like starting to boil. Like I can feel the anger. So I'm trying to not get angry here, but that'll do it. That would really do it if that happened. That would really do it. Why would you do that to? Anyway, okay, I need a drink. I need a drink. Very, very disrespectful. Taylor 5, thank you. Would you rather cross the ocean on the Lusitania, but it's hurricane weather all the way across, or the Mayflower, but it's common fair weather all the way? Lusitania. Lusitania, because what did the Mayflower take to what did the Mayflower take to cross the Atlantic? Several months. I think, yeah, and I think the Lusitania took it, 5 or 6 days? I can handle 5 or 6 days doing that. I can handle that. It wouldn't be fun, but I think I could handle that. I think I could handle the Lusitania. Getting thrown around for a few, yeah, I'd be fine. Seasickness has never really bothered me, but granted, I've never been in weather that bad. Now my mom, on the other hand, she gets very seasick, so that wouldn't be good for her. So, all right, I've got a story for you guys. This was back in 2017. We did me and my family, we did a Disney cruise for a week. And when we were on there, I guess I ate some bad steak or something, because I know that night when I was sleeping, I got really sick. Like, I mean, I felt terrible. The room was spinning, and I'm like, oh. And then on top of that, I had to deal with, is it up here? Yeah. So while I'm sick as a dog, I also have to deal with the Disney boat going boom and boom, like just going up and down, up and down. So that wasn't fun. And now the ship wasn't really rocking, but I felt terrible. And then the next morning, excuse me, that feeling like you're about to burp. So the next morning, I think it was food poisoning, AE. I think it was food poisoning. But anyway, so the next morning, I'm recovering, but I still don't feel good. And my parents are already up and about, and they're walking around and everything. And I told my mom, I'm like, I told my mom, I'm like, oh, the room is spinning, everything's going up and down. And I told mom, like, Mom, I wish the ship would stop moving. And then she looked at me and went, Sam, we're docked, right? And I'm like, crap. So that means it's not the ship that's moving, it's me. Like, I'm like, it wasn't. But I recovered soon after and everything. And it was so funny. So I was on the Disney ship. Like, if you're in the cabin that's got room for 5 people, because it was me, my brother, my sister, and my parents. There's a bed on the far corner, like near the door to the balcony. There's a bunk bed, and then there's like the master bed. My parents were in the master bed. I was up in the top bunk, not sure why, but I was. And my brother was in the bottom bunk, and my sister had her own bed in the corner. And on the top bunk, they have like this panel that opens up, and they have like stars up there that have like Disney shapes and everything. Like they're like constellations, look like Disney characters, like Peter Pan and stuff. And I remember like I was trying to feel better. I was just trying to feel better and everything. And Rachel was there, and she's like, Sam, are you up yet? I'm like, I'm working on it. Just give me a second. And the night before, we had watched Princess and the Frog, and there's like a fairy or like a star or something called Evangeline in that movie. And I'm like, I'm getting better, Rachel. I'm just looking up at Evangeline, and I'm talking about the stars and saying I'm just being silly. And my sister's like, all right, Sam, get up. If you're well enough to make Evangeline jokes, then you can get up out of bed. I'm like, fine. Rachel doesn't take it. She didn't take it easy on me. She's like, get up. You're fine. I'm like, that's what I get for making a joke. That's what I get. Alrighty, there's that. Were there some super chats while I was telling that story? Yes, there were. We got a 10 from the big three again. Thank you. Someone actually put binoculars on the grave. I saw it on Google Maps. It was saved on Google Maps. Are you serious? I hope somebody removed him. I feel like that's really disrespectful to him. I really do. We got 5 from Scatino, of course. What did Scatino have to say this time? Is he going to make me rage? He did not decide the ship's position or could not predict the flying events, so he is not a fault. Oh, okay, you're making a nice comment. Okay, thank you, Scatino, for making a nice comment. But yep, I agree. He did not decide the ship's position. He could not predict the falling events. It is not his. Absolutely, 100% agree. And the binoculars wouldn't have helped anyway. It's the middle of the night. You know, the best way to see something like an iceberg is to have your eyes look out the horizon and look for shapes of stuff against the horizon, like the stars and all that. I mean, binoculars would not have helped at all. Just like the anyway. Okay, we got that. All right, everybody. So we are at the 1 hour mark. So do you all know what that means? It is now time for tonight's Q&A. Are you all ready for the party? Are you all ready? We got Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina, I didn't know you were here. Awesome. Glad you're here. Tell your boys I said hi, Sabrina. Napoleon. Oh, yeah. Drum roll from Sylvia. Here we go. Maritime, are you still here? Maritime? Make your presence known. Maritime history, are you here? Maritime? Looking out for Maritime. Is Maritime still with us? I do not see him. Is Maritime gone? Did we lose Maritime? Oh, there he is. I will fight at the last of life. Good grief, Maritime. Oh, we got a 7 from Lauren. Thank you. Good day from Australia. Good day from West Virginia. May I ask, what's your favorite period of maritime history? I think all of it is interesting to some degree, but probably the past 100 years or so, you know, like the early steamships, the past 100 to 115 years, you know, just the old maritime steamship era, the Second World War and all that. That's the stuff that I really, really like. Very interesting stuff. The big 3, 10. Thank you. Skatina can't catch up. I switched identities like 4 times. Haha. Thank you for the 10. But yeah, that's I love maritime history. I love these ships, but I have a fascination with most history, you know, just everything that goes on in the past. Pompeii was something that I was really interested in for a while. Back in late, it was early 2018, or was it early 2019? But I visited, I went to China for a week, pre-COVID, I went to China for a week, and like, I saw a lot of the very like historic landmarks there, like the Forbidden City. That was really cool. And just, there was so much cool stuff there. The Great Wall, that was insanely cool thing to see. But yeah, and London was beautiful. Like anywhere I go that's got history, I'm absolutely fascinated with it. I cannot wait to visit Italy and all that. I really want to go all there. So a lot of stuff that I want to see. I love all history. But the past 100 years, World War II, these ocean liners and stuff like that, that's like the big area that I focus on. All right, we got that one. Okay. Oh, you guys want a longer slow mode? Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I figured you all would want the slow mode to be turned off since, you know, we're going to be doing a Q&A. But if you guys want a longer slow mode, all right, we're going to set the slow mode for 100 seconds. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what you guys want. So we're gonna set the slow mode. I can tell people are freaking out. I'm joking. I'm just joking. Slow mode is off. Chat away. Sorry, I had to do it. You guys know I'm a jokester, right? You guys should hang out in my Discord. You guys should hang out in my Discord. So how dare you? Jokester scared me. Oh gosh, slow mode is off. Slow mode 500. Wait. You want slow mode for 500 hours? What? Big 3-2 fast mode. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right, everybody. First question of the night. So, hang on, let me get this ready. All right, so for those of you who are new here are the rules. We are doing everyone in the chat against maritime history. So maritime history versus everyone in the chat. I ask a question. I type the word go. You answer the question after the word go shows up. If you answer it early, it does not count. So that's the big thing you got to do here, guys. And remember, for everyone else to get a point right, just everybody else just has to get the question up before maritime, and then you get a point. But since it's maritime against 210 of you, I let maritime have the point as long as he answers within the first second or so. Like if his answer comes up within the first 1, 2, or 3, I give him like 1, 2, or 3 answers, then I let him have a point. But if for anybody else to get it, you just got to get the answer first. All 200 of you get the answer right first. That's all you got to do. Scatino, if you paint the Olympic a different color and you make it look like something else like that and ruin the classic look of it, people are going to come after you. Actually, people are already looking for you. Why on earth are you still on the run? You've got to be the most targeted person on the planet right now. Catch him. Catch Scatino. All right, next. All right, here we go. First question of the night. Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Wait. One more time. One more thing here. Are you all going to defeat maritime? Are we going to do this, guys? Are we going to do this? Are we going to defeat maritime? Is tonight the night? Is tonight the night? Are you all going to defeat him? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Show me in the poll. Are you guys ready? Are we going to do this? Are we going to just, yes, 84%. Come on, guys. All right, come on. Let's train real quick. Let's get some punches in. Let's do this. Let's warm up. We got this. We're going to do it Rocky style. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. We got this. We're born ready. We got this, guys. Thanks to the 16%. Be realistic. Of course, meme. There you go. I'm trying to motivate the troops, and here you go going meme. Chris, aye, Captain. I'm trying to motivate you, and here you guys go going meme. Okay, first question of the night. What lifeboat did fireman Frederick Barrett escape the Titanic in? What lifeboat did fireman Frederick Barrett escape the Titanic in? Ready, set, go. What lifeboat did Frederick Barrett escape the Titanic in? Maritime got it. Number 13, Maritime. Oh my gosh, Maritime. Are you serious? Maritime already got it. Number 13. Maritime already got it. Let's go. Hacks, question mark. Maritime already got it. Man, he's quick. Brian says hacks, question mark. Woohoo! Maritime. Giggle says he's so fast. This isn't looking good, guys. I mean, it's already started. This isn't looking good. Already. All right, next question. Are you guys ready? Here we go. What lifeboat was First Officer William Murdoch working on when he was washed away into the sea? What lifeboat was Murdoch working on trying to get launched when he was washed away into the ocean? Go. What lifeboat was it? Dang it, Maritime! Dang it, Maritime! He already got it. He got it so fast. Are you serious? Let's see here. Colby was actually first, but he got the wrong lifeboat. It wasn't right. Collapsible A. That was what he was working on. He's just a fast typer. Let's go! Dang it. Maritime, stop it, please. All right, we are at 2-0 with Maritime. We are at 2-0. Bro, Maritime got it before Go popped up. It showed up on here. Yeah, there might be a little bit delay. I'm not sure how Maritime gets it so fast. Well, all right. So here is a just here's a little tip for you guys. Maritime, the way he does things is he tries to time his answers right at the point where he thinks I'm about to say go. So, like, he tries to guess when I'm about to go, and then he puts his answers up. So that way, it's like he tries to compensate for the YouTube delay a little bit. So you guys have to kind of plan around that. Try to time your response to right before, like, why? Question mark, and exclamation. So, yes, I need secrets, maritime big brain. But why did you tell them that? So it's over with now. So everybody knows the secret now. Well, we've talked about it before, but yeah. So that's how he does it. Like he tries to plan ahead for when I'm about to say go, and sometimes I can throw it off. I can throw him off when I go don't go. So that's just kind of how he does it. The secret has been revealed. Okay. Let's see how the next question goes. All right. Let's call this a test question. Let's see what happens here. Let's call this. So this question I'm going to ask, this isn't going to count towards the 10. This is just something random I came up with to see if you guys can beat maritime with this new information, okay? Here's the test question. The Titanic hit something on its maiden voyage that caused it to sink. What did the Titanic hit? Ready, set, go. What did the Titanic hit? Iceberg. There we go. Hey, maritime, did you see that? I see 2 people got iceberg before you did there. Are you a little nervous now, maritime? You a little nervous? Oh boy, here we go. I think this is gonna be interesting now. This is gonna be interesting. All right, next question with the secrets revealed. What was the maximum angle of tilt that the Titanic's stern reached during the final stages of the sinking? What was the hang on a second, we've got a boom. What was the maximum angle of tilt that the Titanic's stern went up to during the final stages of the sinking? Ready, set, go. What was the final angle of tilt? Oh, hang on. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Maritime is incorrect. It wasn't 15. I don't see it yet. All right, Caleb got it. I was looking for 23 to 24 degrees. That is the accepted theory that the angle reached an angle of around 23 to 24 degrees. All right. Maritime didn't get that one. All right, here we go. All right, we're catching up now. We are catching up. Everyone else, we are catching up. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I didn't know that one, Lowell. Yep. Hey, there's a lot there's always stuff that catches us off guard. Like, listen, you guys teach me a lot about Titanic. That's for darn sure. I learned a lot more from talking to you guys. All right, here we go. If you guys watched my last video, you should get this one right. What ship did Captain Smith command before Titanic? What ship did Captain Smith command before Titanic? Go. What ship did Captain Smith command before Titanic? Olympic. There's Olympic. It was Olympic. The RMS Olympic. Maritime Celtic. No, it was the Olympic. The Olympic was the ship that Captain Smith commanded before Titanic. It was the Olympic. And he left the Olympic and went to Titanic. Oh, here we go. Do you see this? We have tied the game. We have tied the game. We have tied the game now. We have tied the game. All right. This is kind of a random question, but I'm curious as to how many of you will get this right. In the horror movie Ghost Ship, what was the name of the haunted passenger liner in the film? In the horror movie Ghost Ship, what was the name of the haunted passenger liner in the movie? Ready, set, go. What was the name of the ship in the movie? Nope. History nerd got it. It wasn't Andrea Gale. It was the Antonia Graza. History nerd got it. The Antonia Graza. Not Andrea Gale. Antonia Graza. Great job. Antonia Graza. That was it. That was absolutely it. History nerd got it. Antonia Graza. Antonia Graza. It was based, the ship was based on the Andrea Doria's design, but it was the Antonia Graza. Antonia Graza. Let's see here. Let's see. Andrea Gale? No, that wouldn't count. That Andrea Gale, wasn't that the perfect storm ship? Andrea Gale, hang on. Andrea Gale ship. What was that? Andrea Gale. Wasn't that that was the perfect storm ship. I was referring to the Antonia. The ghost ship movie is that passenger liner that's haunted by all of the ghosts of everybody who died on it, and that ship was called the Antonia Graza. The Antonia Graza. Well, yep, that's on the list. That counts. That counts, maritime. That counts. Oh, there we go. There we go. I haven't seen that movie. It's a good movie. It's a classic movie. You know, it's an older one, but it's a good film. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that movie. All right. Oh, we got another super chat. What was the super chat? We got 5 from the big 3 again. Thank you. I'm gonna paint Lusitania like Olympics, so we can. Thank you for the 5. All right. Next question. Who was Jack Phillips talking to through Titanic's radio when they got interrupted by the Californian? So who was the Titanic talking to when the ship was when he got interrupted by the Californian? Where was Jack Phillips talking to? Ready, set, go. Where was Cape Race? Vivid got it. And Maritime right after. Cape Race. Okay, so that is going to be a double. That one's going to be a double because Maritime got it a second later. So we are at 3 Maritime, 4 everyone else. Good job, everybody. Maritime was like right there, right after. Also, my point. Phew. You got it right there. Yep, you got it right there. Great job. You were right on the money there. I need a drink. I think it's funny how much I got into mocha. I drink this all the time. The secret's out. All right, let's see here. Around 8 minutes after the iceberg impact, a major event occurred on the Titanic that would greatly hamper the crew's ability to communicate with each other during the evacuation. What was it that happened? Ready, set, go. What was it that happened? What was it that happened that greatly... Oh! Maritime got it! Maritime got steam vent. Richard was like a millisecond later, but steam venting. So, let me see here. Taylor had an answer first, but she didn't get it right. The ship's engines were engaged. That happened earlier, but I'm talking about the steam venting. 8 minutes later was the key word there. 8 minutes later was the key word there. But yep, steam vent. Maritime got it first. All right, guys. It is still anyone's contest. Oh, this could go either way. Woo! All right. You guys got this? Tie game. All right, here we go. We got this. All right. Hey, Maritime, how you feeling, man? Maritime, how you feeling? How are you feeling, Maritime? Are you feeling confident, or what do you think's going to happen here, Maritime? Are you feeling confident? I'm looking for you in the chat, man. How you feeling? Maritime's stressed. Right. He's sweating. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right. Next question. Which boiler room inside of the Titanic flooded as a result of the coal bunker wall collapsing? Which coal bunker inside of the... Which boiler room in the Titanic flooded because of a coal bunker wall collapse? Ready, set, go. Wasn't 6. AJ got it. AJ, 5. Yep. Maritime got it briefly after, but yeah, 5. Boiler room 5. That was it. Boiler room 5. That was absolutely it. And hang on, let me see. Where was Maritime in that? I saw it. So there was a ton of like 6s and 5s that came in right there at the exact same. Maritime's a little bit further down the list, but it still came in within like the first second or two. So I'm going to give that as a double. I'm going to give that one as a double. Good job, everybody. It is neck and neck. I'm giving that as a double. My Wi-Fi from James. I'm giving it was there within the first second. Like, I mean, a ton of answers came in all at once. So it was right there. So I'm going to give it to both. Great job, everybody. Great job. Okay, here we go. This one's tough. And this question is going to involve having I need to know the names of two people with this. And I need both the first and last name for this to count. You got to give me both for it to count. You can't just go with last name. I need both the first and last. What were the names of the two members of the Titanic's crew who died as a result of the flooding in boiler room number 5? What were their names? Ready, set, go. I need both of their names. I need both their first and last name. Oh boy. Didn't count, Stone Davitt. Oh, I got everybody. Oh, there we go. Plo, Jonathan Shepard, and Herbert Harvey. That's 100% right. Plo got it. Maritime got the last names, but Plo was looking for the first and last. So Plo got it. We got it. The answers were Jonathan Shepard and Herbert Harvey. Maritime. Jonathan Shepard and Herbert Harvey. Great job. That was a tough one. A lot of people know the last name, but very few know the first. All right. So if Maritime gets this next one right, we are going into the tiebreaker. I will ask one more question after this. But if you guys get this one right, everyone else wins this week's Q&A. So it's coming down to it. It is. Caleb says, Sam, thank you for telling us the secret. Oh, was that the... Did I reveal the smoking gun? Was that it? Did I reveal the smoking gun? No. Were those men firemen or stokers? They were I believe both of them worked in the engine room, but they were in boiler room number 5 to assist with trying to pump the water out of there. I don't believe either of them were firemen. I think they were both engineers. I don't think they were boiler room guys. All right. Final question. Final question of the night. Here we go. Which of the Titanic's passengers, she was a small child at the time, okay, said that before they boarded the Titanic, they were supposed to sail on another ship, but they got put on the Titanic due to a coal shortage, okay? When the family found out they were going to be on board the Titanic, her mom had a premonition that said something bad would happen to them if they got on board the Titanic. Her husband said, she was like, oh no, you're being ridiculous. It'll be fine. And she said, okay, you know what? Fine. You know what I'm going to do? While we're on this ship, I am going to sleep during the daytime and I'm going to sit up at night. And that's what she did throughout the entire voyage. What was the name of this 7-year-old child who would survive the sinking? What was her name who told this story? Ready, set, go. What was her name? Oh, Maritime got it. Have a heart there. It all came. Maritime got it first. Oh, he was so ready. I saw some people answering it before I was done explaining it, but Maritime got it. Oh, man. We are going into a tiebreaker. Oh my gosh. I did not think this would happen. All right. We are in the tiebreaker challenge. I saw some people answering the question first, but saw some people answering it early though. If you all answered the question before I typed the word go, it doesn't count. I saw some of that, but no. Maritime says I could still win. You could. All right, let me think. We need because I didn't come up with another question for this. So I have to think. I've got to think of a question. I've got to think of something good. Let me see here. What is a good one? Let me think. All right. Here we go. This one is for all the marbles. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you should get this one pretty quick. So I have a mental image of all of you all watching this with your fingers on the keyboard about ready to start typing as soon as I say this, okay? There was one man. Here's the question. There was one man on the Titanic who had a very, very important mission to do on the night of the sinking. His mission was to make sure that the Titanic sank with as little alcohol on board as possible. What was this person's name? Go. What was his name? What was his name? He did not. Maritime got it first. Maritime got it first. Maritime won again. Maritime won again. Maritime. I honestly cannot believe that just happened. I'm actually crying. That's so funny. I did not expect him to win. It's always like this on the live stream. Maritime. Final score. Maritime 7, everyone else 6. Maritime, God, it's Maritime 1. Maritime 1, 7-6. I cannot believe he got that. I mean, I knew he knew the answer to that, but I I cannot believe he did that. Wait, we got another 20 from the big three. Thanks. I can pay for another tiebreaker. Well, thank you for the 20, but okay. Let's leave that up to Maritime. Maritime, do you want to do one more? Do you want to do one more? And if they get it right, we'll do one more tiebreaker. So 2 more. I mean, it's Maritime's call. Maritime, do you want to do one more? Or do you want to let it go there? Maritime, it's your call. It's absolutely your call, Maritime. What do you want to do? Do you want to do another one or Maritime, please? Maritime, it's up to you, man. Do you want to do another one? Please do it. Do it. I don't see him. Did we lose Maritime? Did we lose him? We might have lost him. I don't see him in the chat. Did we lose Maritime? Maritime. Oh, there you are. IDK. Maritime, it's up to you. No pressure, man. Do you wanna go for one more? And if they get it right, I'll have to do one more to even it out. It's up to you, Maritime. It's completely up to you. What say you, Maritime? It's completely up to you. Completely up to you, man. What say you, Maritime? I think everybody wants to do it. Nah, next week, smiley face. All right. All right, Maritime. He did. All right. Next week. He's the champ. Yep, pin prop. Yep. Next week. All right, everybody. Next week. He's like, you guys will have another shot next week. You guys will have another shot to defeat Maritime next week. So everybody give Maritime a round of applause. He knows his maritime history, and he's definitely very fast on the keyboard. Everybody, don't be upset. We'll just go for it next week. All right. Clap. Everybody give Maritime a round of applause. Great job, Maritime. Listen, one guy against 200 others. Give him a round of applause. Big three. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? You just did another 50. Are you serious? Poll. Thank you for the 50, man. I mean, holy cow. But I mean, like, it's Maritime's call. And he doesn't want to. It's fine. You know, he won fair and square. I mean, I can't believe you just sent me 50. Hey, just thanks, man. But it's completely Maritime's call. Holy cow, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. Super appreciate you. Let's see, Maritime. Next week, smiley face. All right. Hey, everybody be nice. Next week, you guys have another shot next week. All right. Do you guys want to see Rosie before Big 310? Thank you for the support, Big 3. Thank you, man. You're being helpful. Do you guys want to see Rosie before I sign off? Do you guys wish to see Rosie? All right. I will be right back. I will go get the baby. 2 seconds. Somebody is sleepy. Somebody is sleepy. That's for darn sure. Rosie, your fans want to see you. You know that? Your fans want to see you. And I know what you want. You want the cheese. Rosie, say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody, Rosie. Say hi there. She's like, why are you holding me like this? This is not comfortable. Say hi to everybody. I know. You're my puppy. You know that. You're my puppy. Cheese time. Oh, she loves cheese. She absolutely adores cheese. But this is plastic on the cheese, so you can't have that. Look at that. You guys can't see that. Let's see. There we go. Look at that face. Look at that face. All right. Look. I can see the way she's looking from your all's perspective. Look at that tail. Rosie, you are just the most precious thing. You know that. Ready? 1, 2. You are just the most precious little thing. You know that. Rosie is a baby. That's for darn sure. She is a 75-pound golden retriever baby. That is for absolute sure. All right, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to do one final bonus question. All right, one final bonus question. This isn't for any score or anything. Let's see how many of you get it right. Okay. What was the name of the shipyard in Belfast where the Titanic was built? What was the name of the shipyard where the Titanic was built? What was the name of that shipyard? Ready, set, go. What was it? What was the name of the shipyard? Richard! Lovely, Maritime, Harlan and Wolff. Harlan and Wolff. Harlan and Wolff. Good job, guys. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. You guys know your stuff. You guys are maritime experts. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you so much for an incredible live stream. This was an absolute ton of fun. Thank you so much for a great Q&A. Everybody did comments. Thank you. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. And thank you guys so much for all the support. I could not do this without you. All right, everybody. Well, hey, same time next week, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night, everybody, and thank you all so much for being here.